The New England Patriots just showed us they have something special brewing. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron, the Sports Talk Patriots on the daily, pushing out that Patriots content for people just like you who can't get enough Patriots football. So do me a favor before we get started, hit that subscribe button, like, and comment below. Today, we're talking recap of the game against the Tennessee Titans, the loss 20-17, a heartbreaker. But ladies and gentlemen, we need to take the good out of this game because there was a lot of good to have, even though the Tennessee Titans, I honestly don't think they are a 1-6 team like their record showed coming into this game. Remember, this game was at Tennessee, and as well, they dominated in certain aspects of the game, but the Patriots hung on in there. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do a breakdown, and then at the end, we're just going to talk about three keys, three things that we need to take away from a game like this. And stay tuned for that because I think that's the most important part. So that being said, we jump into this quick, and I'll make it quick. Drake May, absolute dog, almost rushing 100 yards, passing, completion percentage, not bad. The two picks were rough. They were very bad. He should have just thrown it away. The one that was to Jalen Polk, I believe, was, from what I remember, the safety dropped low. It was just in coverage. He didn't see him, threw it, pick, easy as that. It could have been a linebacker, I can't remember, but whoever it was dropped back into coverage and was just sitting there waiting for it. And then the last one, it was almost like he was trying to be a hero. There's plenty of time on the clock, and he threw it into double coverage. Obviously, they're gonna have safeties high, and it was intercepted pretty easily. So again, those are things that can be fixed. He's a young quarterback with a lot of potential. Now, a couple things that were kind of frustrating. They never really got a run game going, obviously, with Ramondre Stevenson or anyone else. On the receiving end, I always love seeing the ball spread out. Hunter Henry, absolute dog. Kendrick Bourne had his moments today, which was awesome. Ramondre out of the backfield. Let's not forget about that, especially that heroic at the end, the end of regulation where Drake May's running around. The line holding their own. Oh, even though they gave up 4 sacks, holding their own right there. But luckily, Drake May mobile enough to avoid, and then throw it. Touchdown, unreal. I was going absolutely bonkers. Jaheim Bell, someone that I'm very high on and that I like, he got a reception today. It wasn't something great. It was just a little jet that turned into a screen. Is what it is. I think they just sniffed it out real quick. Jalen Polk, as of him being in, got 1 target, did not make a catch. He did get called for, golly, I can't remember what the penalty was, but Javon Baker was also in, but he did not get a target. Now, defensive side of the ball, your captain, Wise, just dog. Absolutely. He almost had a couple different sacks. He had multiple quarterback hurries. He really tested that edge of that offensive line for the Tennessee Titans. It was great to see. As well, Marcus Jones with some solid returns, especially that big one at the start of the game. Guys, I need you to know this team has fight. And they want to win this game, and they're going out there to win every game. I'm done with the people saying, listen, they should just give up, they should get up, they should roll over. When is it a good thing to tell a grown man, like, hey, we're going to just tank? It's not. Like, what kind of leader does that? A leader doesn't do that. All right? So enough with that talk. Not saying that all of you say that. I see that every once in a great moon, and it just gets very frustrating. We look at the total yards, a little different just because you look at overtime. The Tennessee Titans drove the field. That added significant yards to theirs. But then when you look at it, the biggest thing was, you look at Pollard had a solid game on the ground. Mason Rudolph did not do bad. Honestly, I think he would do better than Will Levis did. I know I had someone get really upset at me for making fun of Will Levis, but again, Mason Rudolph, not bad. He has enough experience, and he did the job. He got the job done. We talked about going into this game, the turnover battle. Clearly lost the turnover battle, fumble loss, 2 interceptions. That's absolutely going to kill you. But what was great was in the red zone. Sorry, I'm going up. In the red zone, they were 2 of 2, and so that was great. Joey Sly would have been nice if he made that first field goal attempt. But again, it is what it is. frustrating. But that being said, I don't want to talk too much more on the game. I will say the end was, I was like, this is an instant classic. They're going to come back in overtime. They're going to win. But again, I felt like Drake May at the end was trying to be the hero. And maybe there was a window where I believe it was Kendrick Bourne who was on that deep post route. He might have been open for a minute, but you got to look up there and live to see another day and drop it low. If you got two defenders up there, surely there's someone open down low. But again, he's young. He has plenty of time, so let's not stress about that. Now, the part I really want to talk about, these three key things that we need to take away, especially from a game like this, is first of all, guys, there's a lot of young talent on this team. You look at Drake May, young talent. He clearly going to be the leader of this team moving forward. Ramondre Stevenson, still not old, still has a lot left in the tank. And then you look at receivers like Pop. I believe he had 7 receptions today. Granted, he didn't break out as many as I thought he would, but again, I think his time is coming. Kayshon Boutte, not bad. And then on the defensive side of the ball, you look at Christian Gonzalez. There is young talent. Barmore, when he comes back, there is young stars on this team. So we need to just continue to build around those guys. Second, his team fights. They fight hard, and they clearly are not rolling over and giving up. Again, I know it's frustrating watching a team that has won 6 Super Bowls in your lifetime, and it's exciting and it's fun and blah, blah. You're on top of the world, and you're competing for Super Bowls year in, year out, and then you go to this. But again, you got to be patient. Moments like this build you into, the team you are. So you look at like the Detroit Lions. When Dan Campbell came there, they were absolute garbage. Everyone gave up on Jared Goff, and everyone thought this team was going to be trash. But they believed in themselves. They kept fighting. Even when they finally won their first game against the Vikings, they acted like they won the Super Bowl. But you know what? It is what it is. You go out there, you win, you compete, and you believe in yourself and you believe in the guys next to you. So continue to fight. Last but not least, they have a budding leader in Drake May. Drake May is a great pick. Everyone who is like, should have got a lineman. I think it's very possible that, Joe Alt that the Chargers ended up getting, Jim Harbaugh got. Don't get me wrong. I think he would have been a great pick. But again, there are people who want to trade up and get Drake May, and the Patriots said no. You literally are going to have to sell everything off to get this man, because that's how good he is. And I think over time he can prove that he is the best quarterback in that draft. Again, remember, he got a slow start because he didn't get to start right away. He might not necessarily have all the weapons and all the attributes that other teams, other rookie quarterbacks have. I mean, look at Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams isn't doing great. And shoot, I guarantee you can name every single wide receiver, the tight end, and the running back on that team, because they're all pretty solid. And so it's just like, Drake May has that potential. So again, comment below anything you think you saw in the game you want to bring up. Maybe some other keys besides these 3. But you guys know I truly appreciate you. Again, keep those heads up. Go Pats. Like and subscribe. We'll talk later. Peace.